I would like to welcome all of you to Mahdi English School. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. This is the class of Standard 1. Right now we are learning maths. Let's begin our class with a beautiful thought. Thought for the day is: you learn more from failure than from success. What is the thought? You learn more from failure than from success. So, never let your confidence down and start doing your work where you are right now. Welcome to the world of mathematics. Today we will learn subtraction. Learning objectives for today are double digit subtraction, word problem or story sums, subtract using number strip. We will also learn table of 4. Let's make a revision for previous lecture. As we have seen, how do we subtract a 1-digit number from a 2-digit number. Let's learn from an example. 18 minus 5 is equal to what? To start, write the equation in column form. Means whenever we are going to start writing the sums as double digit, let it write in a column form. Look, this is the tens column, this is ones column. Be sure to write the ones column on the right. Where should we write ones column? At right side. Okay? Subtract each column one at a time. Start from the ones column. We have to keep this thing while doing double digit sums, that compulsory we have to start our counting from ones column. We should not start counting from tens column. Compulsory we have to start from ones column, which lays on the right side of the sum. Subtract each column one at a time. Start from the ones column. Look, first of all we have to subtract 8 minus 5, ones column. By subtracting 5 from 8 we get number 3. This is how it would look like. 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. Write 3 in the ones column. Then subtract the numbers in the tens column. After completing subtraction of ones column, move on to the tens column and make subtraction of that column. We see that the number at the top is 1. Write 1 in the tens place. Look, there is not any number present below number 1. So, write 1 in the tens place. Now, we know that the difference between 18 and 5 is 13. Now, we know that the difference between 18 and 5 is 13. Subtract the following. Now we are going to make double digit subtraction. See how can we do it? This is the ones column and this is tens column. So, as I told you before that whenever we are going to make double digit subtraction, always start from ones column. This is 2 minus 2. Let's see how can we solve it. First of all, count your 2 fingertips, 1 and 2. As our sum is 2 minus 2, cross out 2, 1 and 2. How many fingertips are remaining there? No one. So, we can say that 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Now, move on to the tens column. As we have completed ones column, move on to the tens column. 1 minus 1. So, you can easily say that 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Move on to the next sum, which is 13 minus 12. So, first of all, count ones column, which is 3 minus 2. Now, look at your hand and count your 3 fingertips. 1, 2 and 3. Cross out 2 out of that, 1 and 2. See how many fingertips are remaining there? There remains only 1 fingertip. So, we can say that 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. 1 minus 1. Now, we are going to make subtraction of tens column. 1 present on tens place and we have to make subtraction of 1 minus 1. So, we can say that 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. The difference between 13 and 12 is 1. 14 minus 12. So, first of all, we have to start counting of ones column. 4 present at ones column and we have to make subtraction of 4 minus 2. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Cross out 2 out of that. 1 and 2. See how many fingertips are remaining? 1, 2. So, we can say that 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. And now you can easily say that 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. So, we can say that the difference between 14 and 12 is equal to 2. Next sum is 15 minus 12. 15 minus 12. Now look at your hand and count 5 fingertips. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if we want to make subtraction of 5 minus 2, we have to cross out 2 fingertips out of this 5. 1 and 2. Stop. Now see, look at your hand, my dear. How many fingertips are remaining there? Look. 1, 2 and 3. There remains 3 fingertips. So 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. 1 minus 1 is equal to? Who will tell me? Yes, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So we can say that the difference between 15 and 12 is 3. The sum is 18 minus 6. So, as I told you before, always start counting from 1's column. 8 stands on 1's place. So, we have to start counting from 8 minus 6. So, now look at your hand, look at your palms, and count your fingertips. Okay, now how many fingertips you have to count? The sum is 8 minus 6. So you have to count 8 fingertips, my dear. Let's begin the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop now. Now cross out 6 out of these 8 fingertips. Do it with your other hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop now. Now again look at your hand, my dear. How many fingertips are remaining there? Count it. 1 and 2. Okay. So we can say that 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. 1 minus, there is not present any number. So 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. The difference between 18 and 6 is 12. 15 minus 4. We have to start counting from 1's place. So first we will count 5 minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Stop there. Now cross out 4 among these 5 fingertips. Count with me. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now see how many fingertips are remaining. 1. So we can say that 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. After finishing 1's column, move on to 10's column. So 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. We can say that difference between 15 and 4 is equal to 11. 18 minus 13. First of all, count the 1's column. 8 minus 3. Okay, let's do it. Look at your hand. Count your 8 fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop there. Now what you have to do? Yes, you have to cross out this 3. Okay. 1, 2 and 3. Now look at your hand. See how many fingertips are remaining there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can say that 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. 1 minus 1. After finishing 1's column, move on to count 10's column. There present number 1. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Hope you all understand this double digit subtraction. So if you want to make more practice, you can do the practice with the help of your parents at your home, okay, by given worksheets. As you make more practice, you learn more and you become more perfect, as practice makes man perfect. Okay, my dear? So you want to learn something more? Let's see what's next. Look, these are problem sums. Okay, so in subtraction, how can we solve the problem sums? Let's see what we have to do. Read with me. There are 4 peoples. There are 4 peoples. 3 peoples swim away. How many are left? How can we solve this? How can we find out the remaining person? Let's see. We have to make an equation first to solve the problem sums. How can we make equation? How many peoples or person are there? 4. Okay? Write it on the top. Then, how many persons are left away? 3. 3 persons swim away. So, make a subtraction and make equation like this. 4 minus 3. If you want to know the difference, make subtraction of this given number. By subtracting number 3 from number 4, what we get? Count your 4 fingertips first. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now cross out 3 out of that. See how many fingertips are remaining. Is it 1? Yes. So, 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. How many are left? So, we can say that there left 1 person. There are 4 persons, 3 persons swim away. How many are left? So, by making this equation and solving the sum, we can say that there left 1 person. Do you understand, my dear? How can we make equation and solve the problem sums in subtraction? You want to learn more? Let's see what's next there. Bert has 8 cars. Bert has 8 cars. Bob has 4. What is the difference? Now look at here, my dear students, that how can we find out either this sum is of addition or of subtraction? Let me explain. Here we have the word what is difference. I have explained this again and again that whenever we have to find out the difference, on that time we have to make subtraction. Okay? So we have to find the difference between Bert's car and Bob's car. Okay? Let's make an equation first that if Bert has 8 cars, write 8 on the top. Bob has 4 cars. So first of all make a sign of subtraction and write the number of cars Bob having, which is 4. So by subtracting this sum, 8 minus 4, how many number remaining there? By subtracting number 4 from number 8, we get number 4. So we can say that the difference between Bert's car and Bob's car is 4. Understand? Let me explain again that in this sum we have to find out the difference between the number of cars these two persons are having. For that, first of all, we have to make an equation. Look, this is called an equation which we have made. Okay, so first of all, we have the number of things which first person has, which is 8. After that, we have to put the sign of subtraction, 8 minus, and write the number of things the other person is having. Means Bob is having 4 cars, which we have written here. After that, we have to make subtraction of both this number, and by subtracting number 4 from 8, we get number 4. So, it is the difference between the car these two persons are having. Hope you all understand this problem sums easily. There are 7 balloons. How many balloons are there? 7. 4 balloons pop. How many are left? So, what we have to do now, as I have just explained. First of all, we have to make an equation. See, how can we make equation? First of all, we have to write the number of things we are having, which is 7. Then put subtraction sign. How many balloons pop up? 4. Write down it just below the number given first. Okay. Now count this sum. By subtracting number 4 from number 7, we get 3. 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. So we can say that there left 3 balloons. What we have done? First of all, we have prepared this equation. After that, we make subtraction of the given numbers and find out the difference or answer of given sum. Okay? There are 8 honeybees. How many honeybees are there? 8. 4 honeybees fly away. How many are left? So, first of all, we have to prepare an equation. Whenever we are going to make problem sums, first of all, we have to make an equation by ourselves. See, how can we make it? First of all, we have to write the things, number of which we are having. In this sum, we have 8 honeybees. Okay? Out of that, 5 honeybees fly away. So, as we are doing subtraction, we have to make subtraction sign first and write 4 just below the number 8. And now see how many honeybees are remaining there. By subtracting number 4 from number 8, we get 4. So, we can say that there left 4 honeybees. Okay? So, this is how we can solve the problem sums. Subtract using number strip. So, how can we make subtraction with the help of this given number strip? Look, what is the sum? The sum is 5 minus 3. To solve this sum, first of all, we have to find out number 5 on the number strip. Look, this is number 5. So, make a circle around number 5 first. And we have to solve the sum 5 minus 3. So, move on the left side. I repeat, on the left side or backward of given numbers. How many steps we have to move right now? As our sum is 5 minus 3, we have to move 3 steps backward. Okay, where we reach? We reach at number 2. So we can say that 5 minus 3 is equal to 2 with the help of this number line. Okay. 9 minus 7. To solve this number, what should we do? First of all, we should find out number 9 on this number strip. Look, here it is. Make a circle around number 9. Okay. Now, what is the sum? The sum is 9 minus 7. Move 7 steps backward or on the left side of given number strip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and stop. Where we reach? We reach at number 2. So 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. Hope you understand all the topics we have learned today and your doubts become clear. Okay? Which time is it now? As per every day, this is the time to reciting the tables. And what I told you before when we start the lecture, that we are going to recite table of 4 today. Okay, wants to recite? Are you all ready? So let's begin table of 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16, 4 fives are 20, 4 sixes are 24, 4 sevens are 28, 4 eights are 32, 4 nines are 36, 4 tens are 40. So, make practice of each and every subject at your home. Stay safe, my dear students. Stay happy. Take care of yourself and don't trouble your mother. Okay? Bye-bye.
Hello students. Welcome to the class. Today we will learn dodging tables. What are dodging tables? Dodging tables means skip counting the tables. Okay? As you have seen on the board, now I am going to recite the dodging table. You have to repeat after me. 4 fours are 16. 2 ones are 2. 3 6 are 18. Look at there. 5 threes are 15. 1 nines are 9. 2 eights are 16. My dear students, we are making practice of dodging tables. In next lecture, we will make more practice regarding this. Bye bye.